Hi, my lovelies. Just checking in with you to make sure you're all okay. It's been a little while since I've seen you. Things are still very strange, but I think we're kind of coming around the corner of the strangeness and it's becoming relatively normal. I just wanted to read a little something to you. So I've been doing some research on the text that we've been looking at, and a wonderful line came out of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Nothing is so painful to the human mind as a great and sudden change. Now, I don't think that could ever be more true than right now. We're all having to adapt to something new and we're all trying to move forward in the best way we know how. So that's true for us teachers as it is for you guys. But the most important thing I wanted you to remember is that we have to have some sense of perspective on this. It seems like we're in the middle of something very weird and potentially damaging, but actually what we're doing is we're kind of climbing through something that is very challenging. And challenge is not necessarily something to be afraid of. I wanted to read something from The Handmaid's Tale for you as well, because I came across this and it made so much sense to me right now. What I need is perspective, the illusion of depth, the arrangement of shapes on a flat surface. Perspective is necessary. Otherwise, there are only two dimensions. Otherwise, you live in the moment, which is not where I want to be. Now, those of us who know handmaids know that Offred's situation is something that she feels she cannot ever escape, somewhere where she feels like she's not herself, a place that she needs to not be. And I know that a lot of you might be feeling like that right now as well. But I want you to remember that you have purpose, you have promise, and you have potential. And out there at the end of this is something very different. What we have to remember is that while today is very strange, today doesn't last forever. We come to the end of the day and then there is tomorrow. And while today and yesterday may seem very similar, they are not the same. There is only one today and then there will be tomorrow. I'm going to give you one last quotation before I go. It's actually attributed to Nelson Mandela, who said, "Courage was not the absence of fear, but triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." And I want to adapt that slightly, because the first time I actually heard this quotation, it was on a TV series called Beverly Hills 90210, which is slightly more my speed, let's be honest. And the quotation was, bravery is not being afraid, it's being afraid and doing something anyway. And we're all kind of there right now. We do need to be afraid because we need to keep ourselves safe. And that's the important thing. But it's doing things even though we're scared, doing things even though we're afraid, is what sets us apart. It's what makes us stronger. Getting some sense of perspective, understanding that today doesn't last forever, and that even though there is change, we can still move forward. That's what we need to be thinking about. And I'm sending all my best wishes to my lovely, lovely students out there right now. Thank you for keeping going forward. Thank you for not giving up hope. And thank you for being as wonderful, as brilliant, and as brave as you are. And I will see you soon. We will all get together and we will talk about the craziness that was this moment in time when it's all over. Take care, lovelies.